Ramesh Rao. I'm an executive educator, executive coach, and author of 30 leadership books. One of my leadership books, titled 21 Success Sutras for Leaders, was ranked as one of the top 10 leadership books by San Diego University for the year 2013. It's widely read globally by various leaders, including CEOs. My vision is to build 1 million students as global leaders by 2030. Today, I am going to talk about Indian education system, which must be made employment oriented. Presently, our Indian education system is partly good. Why? Because we are able to create citizens who are enlightened. At the same time, we need to create students who are employment oriented. Unemployability is very high. There are employment opportunities, but Indian students are not able to grab those employment opportunities because they are not employable and deployable at the corporate world. Why this challenge has come currently is present education system is theory oriented. That means we are producing enlightened citizens, but not practical. Since it's not practical, we are not able to create employment oriented individuals. That is the one thing. And secondly, the syllabus is partly outdated. So we need to update our syllabus. And another thing is the teaching pedagogy which we follow is again partly outdated. That means we need to reinvent our teaching tools and techniques as per the present requirements. So what we need to do is the education institutions must encourage its educators to go to industry and find out their expectations. And industry experts must visit education institutions to understand the ground realities of educational institutions. So there must be synergy between these two uh, people, and they should work together to create a curriculum which is as per the requirements of the industry. Once we have created the curriculum, the second step is to uh, inspire the faculty uh, to acquire new teaching tools and techniques and encourage the faculty to pursue research so that they'll be able to raise up to the expectations of the students. Presently, students are very intelligent, very smart, and they are very bright. Because of the technology, they are exposed and their thinking is very rapid. And they expect a lot from education institutions and also from educators. Uh, it's very unfortunate that the educators in the educational institutions are not able to raise up to the expectations of the students because some of the educators are not committed and dedicated, and there is also a general perception across India that academia is a refugee of the results. So that means those who are rejected by industry and those who don't have any other option finally join in teaching field as faculty members. That is the impression prevailing. It's not fully correct. Partly it's correct because some of the young faculty they join as a stopgap arrangement. When they get better opportunities in their chosen careers, they give up teaching as a career and enter there. That's one challenge. And teaching is not a lucrative career because they are not compensated properly. So what is required is to compensate educators. That's one thing. Second thing is to encourage them to pursue research so that they prepare well and they contribute research papers and share knowledge with the world. And they'll be able to raise up to the expectations of the students because students feel that the faculty takes information from internet and shares in the classroom, which even students can do it. So when faculty does in that manner, they don't get any respect from students. So these are the number of challenges we have currently, and because of the expectations of students and educators are unable to raise up to their expectations, there is a mismatch between these two. And another mismatch is that the candidates who go out of the educational institutions have got qualifications but don't have competencies. That means there is a mismatch of qualifications and competencies among the candidates. That's one more challenge. So likewise, there are a number of challenges in the present educational system. We need to address them very clearly in order to produce employable students. So what is required is to work holistically. That means various stakeholders have to work together. The stakeholders include educators, students, educational institutions, industry experts, if required, even NGOs, non-government organizations must come forward. They all must work hard with a blueprint and to create employable and deployable students as per the industry standards. So the message from today's video is reinvent Indian education system in order to create job seekers as well as job providers. Thanks for your time.